Have you ever wondered if there's a better option than a nursing home? Many people assume that as they age, their only choice is to move into one. However, the truth is that there are several alternatives that provide more freedom, comfort, and control over your life. These options not only help maintain your independence, but also offer the care and support you need. Whether you're considering your own future or thinking about an aging loved one, exploring these alternatives can offer a more personalized and fulfilling way to age if you believe that aging with dignity and independence is possible and want. To help others understand their options, take a moment to subscribe to Graceful Elderly and share this important message. There's more than one way to age well, and the choices might surprise you. Let's start with the first option, aging in place with home care assistance. One of the most appealing alternatives to a nursing home is simply staying where you are aging, in the comfort of your own home. For many seniors, the idea of remaining in familiar surroundings, surrounded by memories and personal belongings, is far more desirable than moving to a facility. With the right support, aging in place can be a safe and viable choice that maintains your independence. The biggest advantage is comfort. When you choose to stay in your own home, you don't have to adjust to a new environment, follow someone else's schedule, or give up the routines that make you feel at ease. You wake up in your own bed, prepare meals in your own kitchen, and enjoy the simple pleasures of having full control over your day. Unlike nursing homes, where structured activities are imposed, aging in place allows you to live life on your own terms. Of course, many worry that staying at home might not be safe, especially if mobility or medical needs become an issue. However, modern home care services have made it easier than ever to get assistance while remaining independent. Home health aides can help with tasks like meal preparation, housekeeping, bathing, and medication management. Some services even provide companionship, reducing the risk of loneliness for those who require medical attention. Many doctors and nurses now offer in-home visits, reducing the need for frequent trips to hospitals or clinics. Additionally, there are various ways to make your home safer and more accessible, such as installing grab bars in bathrooms, widening doorways for mobility aids, or adding stair lifts to reduce fall risks. Smart technology can also play a significant role. Medical alert systems, motion sensors, and voice-activated assistants can enhance safety and provide peace of mind for both seniors and their families. These tools help maintain a sense of security without sacrificing independence. However, it's important to acknowledge that aging in place isn't for everyone. If you live alone and need extensive daily care, a more hands-on solution might be necessary. But for many, especially those who are still relatively active, staying at home with the right support can be the ideal way to maintain both independence and dignity. Imagine waking up every morning knowing that you are still in control of your life, still surrounded by your memories, and still living in a place that feels like home. That's the beauty of aging in place. It preserves your freedom while ensuring you receive the care you need right where you belong. Next, let's discuss another great alternative: independent living communities for seniors who don't require daily medical care but still wish to downsize and enjoy a supportive environment. Independent living communities can be an excellent choice. These communities offer private housing, be it apartments, cottages, or small homes within a neighborhood designed specifically for older adults. The goal is to provide a low-maintenance lifestyle where you can stay active, social, and independent, without the burden of home repairs or household chores. One of the biggest advantages is the built-in social aspect. Loneliness can be a major concern as people age, and some choose nursing homes simply to avoid isolation. However, Independent living communities offer ample opportunities to connect with others through shared meals, group activities, and organized outings. Whether it's fitness classes, hobby groups, or just chatting with neighbors over coffee, these communities create a sense of belonging. Convenience is another major benefit. Many independent living communities feature on-site amenities like dining halls, housekeeping services, transportation, and wellness programs. You don't have to worry about mowing the lawn, fixing leaks, or dealing with snow in the winter. Instead, you can focus on enjoying life, spending time with friends, exploring new hobbies, or just relaxing without the stress of home maintenance. However, it's essential to note that independent living is not the same as assisted living or nursing care. These communities are designed for seniors who can manage their own daily needs. If you require hands-on assistance with bathing, dressing, or medical care, a different option might be more appropriate, but for those who value social connections while still being relatively self-sufficient, independent living communities offer the perfect balance between freedom and support. Imagine living in a cozy home where you come and go as you please, surrounded by people who share your interests and lifestyle. It's about maintaining your privacy and personal space while having help nearby if you ever need it. Next, we'll explore a more traditional but increasingly popular option: multi-generational living with family throughout history. It was common for multiple generations to live under one roof, with aging parents staying with their children and grandchildren. Today, many families are rediscovering this model as an alternative to assisted living or long-term care facilities. Living with family provides emotional support, companionship, and a built-in network of care, while allowing seniors to remain in a home environment rather than an institution. The biggest benefit is the emotional connection. In a nursing home, seniors often feel disconnected from their families, seeing loved ones only during scheduled visits. But when living with family, you become part of the daily routine, sharing meals, watching movies, and staying involved in each other's lives. This level of closeness can be incredibly rewarding, giving aging parents a sense of belonging and purpose. Financially, this arrangement can also be more feasible. Nursing home care can cost thousands of dollars per month, while living with family can reduce expenses significantly. Some families even build separate living spaces like in-law suites, so that aging parents can have privacy while still being close to loved ones. However, successful multi-generational living requires clear boundaries and open communication. Setting expectations about responsibilities, privacy, and caregiving duties ensures that both seniors and family members feel comfortable. When managed well, this setup keeps families together, strengthens relationships, and allows seniors to age with dignity in a place that truly feels like home. Continuing our exploration of alternatives to nursing homes, it's important to consider options that provide a balance between independence and support. As people age, their needs vary greatly. Some may require minimal assistance, while others need more consistent care. Co-housing and assisted living present two distinct choices that cater to different levels of support, while still prioritizing dignity and quality of life. Let's start with co-housing communities, a concept that has gained popularity among seniors seeking a sense of community without sacrificing independence. Co-housing involves a group of individuals or families living in a shared community space while still maintaining their private homes. Typically, these communities are designed with a mix of private units and communal areas where residents can gather, share meals, and participate in activities. The primary appeal of co-housing lies in the sense of community and shared responsibility. Residents actively participate in the management and upkeep of the community, fostering a sense of purpose and involvement. This model is especially appealing to those who value social interaction and mutual support. instead of living alone or in a conventional nursing home. Co-housing allows seniors to create strong bonds with neighbors, forming friendships that reduce feelings of isolation. For instance, co-housing communities often organize group activities like gardening, game nights, or communal dinners. This level of social engagement is crucial for maintaining mental and emotional well-being, particularly as one ages. Unlike nursing homes, where activities are often scheduled and led by staff, co-housing encourages residents to take initiative and plan events together. This collaborative spirit enhances the sense of belonging and ownership within the community. One notable benefit of co-housing is the shared resources. By pooling funds, residents can access amenities they might not afford individually, such as fitness centers, community kitchens, or workshop spaces. Additionally, because the community is resident-driven, there is more flexibility in how spaces are used and maintained, allowing for customization based on collective preferences. Safety and assistance are also factors that can be addressed in a co-housing setting. Some communities include provisions for home health aides or visiting nurses, offering medical support when needed without compromising the residents' independence. Moreover, having neighbors nearby means there's always someone to check in or offer help when necessary, creating an informal support network. However, co-housing may not be ideal for everyone. It requires a willingness to collaborate, compromise, and actively participate in community decisions. Those who prefer more privacy or less involvement in communal management may find this lifestyle challenging. Additionally, if health declines significantly, co-housing might not provide the comprehensive care available in more structured settings. For seniors who desire a blend of independence with professional care, assisted living facilities are a viable option. Assisted living is designed for individuals who can still manage some daily activities but need help with personal care, medication management, or mobility. It strikes a balance between the autonomy of independent living and the support found in nursing homes. One of the key advantages of assisted living is personalized care plans. Each resident's needs are assessed individually, allowing staff to provide the appropriate level of assistance without being overly intrusive. This means that while some might need help with bathing or medication, others might only require assistance with housekeeping or meal preparation. Assisted living facilities are known for their structured social activities, which help residents stay active and engaged. From exercise classes to arts and craft sessions, the goal is to maintain physical and cognitive health while fostering a sense of community. Unlike the often rigid schedules of nursing homes, assisted living offers more flexibility in participation, giving residents the freedom to choose how they spend their day. Safety is a top priority in assisted living. Facilities are equipped with emergency response systems, on-site medical staff, and trained caregivers available 24/7. This reassurance allows residents and their families to feel confident that help is always just a call away. Additionally, most assisted living communities feature barrier-free designs to minimize fall risks, including handrails, non-slip flooring, and well-lit corridors. Nutrition is another area where assisted living excels. Meals are typically planned with seniors' dietary needs in mind, offering balanced, nutritious options tailored to health conditions like diabetes or hypertension. Residents can dine together, which not only ensures they eat properly, but also provides a valuable opportunity for social interaction. Privacy is respected within the assisted living model. Residents have their own apartments or rooms, allowing for personal space while still being part of a supportive community. This balance helps maintain dignity, as individuals can enjoy solitude when they choose while still having access to companionship. Financial considerations are crucial when evaluating assisted living. While costs can be substantial, they are often lower than nursing home care due to the lesser degree of medical supervision required. Many families find that the combination of safety, socialization, and moderate care makes assisted living a worthwhile investment. It's essential to review what each facility includes in its fees. Some may charge extra for specific services like laundry or transportation. Assisted living also offers transitional care, meaning that if a resident's health needs increase, they can often stay within the same community while receiving more comprehensive support. This continuity reduces stress during difficult times and prevents the disruption of moving to a new location when health conditions change. While co-housing and assisted living differ significantly in structure and level of care, they both prioritize quality of life over mere survival. Co-housing emphasizes community involvement and shared living, ideal for those who are active and prefer a collaborative lifestyle. Assisted living, on the other hand, caters to those who need regular support while preserving as much independence as possible. Deciding between these options depends largely on personal preferences, health needs, and social inclinations. Some seniors thrive in the lively, self-managed environment of co-housing, while others appreciate the safety net and structured assistance of an assisted living facility. While co-housing and assisted living provide more permanent living arrangements, there are also flexible care solutions that cater to seniors who wish to maintain their current living situation while receiving additional support. Two of the most beneficial options in this regard are adult day care centers and respite care. These alternatives help relieve the strain on family caregivers while ensuring that seniors receive the care and engagement they need. Let's start with adult day care centers. Adult day care is designed for seniors who may need supervision, socialization, or assistance during the day while their primary caregivers are at work or attending to other responsibilities. These centers typically operate during business hours and provide structured programs that include social activities, meals, and basic health monitoring. One of the key advantages of adult day care is the social interaction it offers. Many seniors, especially those living alone or with busy family members, may experience isolation, leading to feelings of loneliness or depression. At an adult day care center, participants engage in group activities like crafts, music therapy, light exercise, and even educational sessions. This social engagement not only enhances mood, but also stimulates cognitive function, helping to keep the mind active and sharp. For example, a typical day at an adult day care might include a morning stretching class, a group discussion on current events, a communal lunch, and an afternoon of arts and crafts. The diversity of activities helps maintain a sense of purpose and encourages social bonding, which is especially important for seniors who might otherwise spend much of their day alone. Another critical benefit is caregiver relief. Many family members who care for aging parents or spouses find it challenging to balance their responsibilities while ensuring their loved ones' well-being. Adult day care offers a respite, allowing caregivers to work, run errands, or take a much-needed break knowing that their loved one is safe and well cared for. Health monitoring is an added advantage, as many adult day care centers have staff who can administer medications, check vital signs, and provide basic health assessments. This level of support is especially helpful for those managing chronic conditions like diabetes or hypertension. Consider Ruth, whose son works full-time and struggles to balance his job with her care. Ruth attends an adult day care 3 times a week, where she enjoys gardening activities and music sessions. Her son feels reassured knowing she's safe, engaged, and receiving regular health checkups while he's at work. This arrangement has reduced his stress and improved Ruth's quality of life. However, It's important to note that adult daycare centers may not be suitable for those with advanced medical needs. While they provide social and light physical care, they are not equipped for intensive medical supervision. Therefore, they are best suited for individuals who are moderately independent, but benefit from social interaction and structured support. Now, let's move on to respite care, a flexible option that provides temporary relief for family caregivers by offering short-term care for seniors. Whether for a few hours, a few days, or even weeks, respite care can take place at home, in a specialized facility, or within an assisted living environment. The primary purpose of respite care is to give caregivers a break. Whether it's a planned vacation, an urgent situation, or just time to recharge, respite care ensures that the senior receives consistent care while the primary caregiver takes time for themselves. This support helps prevent caregiver burnout, which is a real risk when one person is solely responsible for another's well-being. Respite care can include various services, from assistance with bathing and dressing to medication management and meal preparation. Depending on the provider, respite care may also include social activities, light physical therapy, or companionship, helping to keep the senior engaged and comfortable during the caregiver's absence. Take Paul, a devoted husband who cares for his wife, Margaret, who has early-stage dementia. While Paul is committed to her care, he occasionally needs a break to visit friends or attend family events. Arranging respite care for a weekend allows him to step away without feeling guilty, knowing that Margaret is in capable hands. Upon returning, Paul feels more refreshed and better equipped to continue his caregiving role. One of the significant benefits of respite care is its flexibility. It can be arranged on a scheduled basis or in emergencies, offering the adaptability that family caregivers often need. Additionally, respite care can help familiarize the senior with professional care settings, making transitions to more permanent care arrangements less daunting. If the need arises later, respite care also serves as a bridge between hospital discharge and home recovery. After a medical procedure, a senior might not be ready to manage at home alone. Respite care can provide the necessary support during this transition, helping with medication management, wound care, or mobility assistance. However, finding the right respite care provider requires careful consideration. It's essential to choose reputable agencies or facilities with trained staff who understand the specific needs of older adults. Family members should communicate clearly about their loved ones' routines, preferences, and health requirements to ensure continuity of care. While both adult daycare and respite care provide temporary solutions, they significantly enhance quality of life for both seniors and caregivers. Adult day care centers promote socialization and daily engagement, which are crucial for mental well-being. Respite care offers essential breaks for caregivers, reducing stress and preserving family relationships. These flexible care options are particularly useful when long-term care is not yet necessary or when families are considering alternatives to nursing homes but need occasional support. They allow seniors to remain in familiar environments or enjoy structured activities without committing to a permanent residential arrangement. By incorporating these options, families can better manage the challenges of caregiving while maintaining their own health and well-being. At the same time, seniors benefit from the social interaction and personal attention that help maintain their physical and emotional health. As we continue exploring alternatives to nursing homes, it's important to address situations where health conditions become more serious or life-limiting. While most seniors prefer to maintain their independence and live comfortably, there are times when medical needs increase to the point where specialized care becomes essential. This is where palliative and hospice care come into play, two compassionate options designed to support quality of life during serious illness or at the end of life. Let's start with palliative care, which focuses on providing relief from the symptoms and stress associated with chronic or severe illnesses. Unlike hospice care, palliative care is not limited to those with terminal conditions. It can be introduced at any stage of illness and is designed to complement ongoing treatments aimed at curing or managing the disease. The primary goal of palliative care is to enhance comfort and improve quality of life. This involves managing pain, addressing symptoms like nausea or fatigue, and providing emotional and psychological support. A palliative care team typically includes doctors, nurses, social workers, and counselors who work together to develop a personalized care plan that aligns with the patient's needs and preferences. One of the greatest benefits of palliative care is its holistic approach. Rather than focusing solely on medical treatment, it addresses the person as a whole: physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. This approach helps seniors maintain dignity and peace of mind, even when facing complex health challenges. Consider Mary, a 76-year-old with advanced heart disease. Although she continues to receive treatments aimed at managing her condition, palliative care helps alleviate her discomfort by providing pain management and counseling. The team also supports her family, offering guidance on how to cope with her illness and helping them navigate the healthcare system. This integrated approach ensures that Mary's comfort and well-being remain at the forefront of her care. Palliative care can be provided at home, in hospitals, or within the long-term care facilities. This flexibility allows seniors to receive support in the environment where they feel most at ease. It's not about giving up on treatment, but rather about making the journey more manageable and less stressful. Now, let's talk about hospice care, which specifically serves individuals who are nearing the end of life. Hospice care is typically introduced when curative treatments are no longer effective or desired, and the focus shifts entirely to comfort and quality of life. The primary goal is to ensure that individuals spend their remaining time with dignity, surrounded by support and care. One of the most profound aspects of hospice care is its emphasis on compassionate, patient-centered support. Hospice teams include healthcare professionals, chaplains, counselors, and volunteers who work together to address not only physical pain, but also emotional, social, and spiritual needs. Unlike traditional medical care, which often prioritizes fighting disease, hospice care centers on making the patient as comfortable as possible. Pain management is a top priority, alongside symptom control and emotional support. This care model respects the individual's wishes, focusing on what makes them feel most at peace during their final days. Hospice care can take place in the patient's home, a hospice center, or a nursing facility, depending on the individual's preferences and medical needs. Home-based hospice care is particularly valued by families who want their loved one to remain in familiar surroundings. This option allows for the presence of family and friends, creating a comforting atmosphere while professionals handle medical and supportive tasks. An essential aspect of hospice care is its support for family members. Losing a loved one is a deeply emotional experience, and hospice providers offer counseling and bereavement services to help families cope both before and after the loss. This holistic approach ensures that everyone involved feels supported, not just the patient. Take John, an 82-year-old with advanced cancer. When treatments became too burdensome, his family chose hospice care to prioritize his comfort. The hospice team managed his pain effectively, while social workers provided his family with emotional support and practical advice. John was able to spend his final weeks at home, surrounded by loved ones, in a setting that felt peaceful and familiar. Choosing between palliative and hospice care depends on the stage of illness and the individual's goals. Palliative care is appropriate at any point during a serious illness, while hospice care is specifically for end-of-life support when treatment is no longer pursued. Both approaches prioritize comfort, but hospice care is distinct in its acceptance of life's natural end, focusing on comfort rather than cure. One common misconception is that opting for hospice means giving up hope. In reality, it's about shifting focus from fighting illness to cherishing quality time. It allows individuals to live their final days with as much comfort and dignity as possible, emphasizing peace over medical intervention for families making the decision to pursue palliative or hospice care can be challenging. It's crucial to have open, honest conversations about the patient's wishes and what will best honor their preferences. Involving healthcare professionals early on can help clarify the options and provide guidance tailored to the situation. Both palliative and hospice care represent a gentle, compassionate approach to serious illness, prioritizing the individual's comfort and dignity above all else. They serve as a reminder that healthcare is not just about prolonging life, but also about ensuring that the time we have is filled with respect, love, and peace. As we age, it's natural to think about how we want to be cared for during difficult times. Understanding the differences between palliative and hospice care helps families make informed choices that align with their values and needs. It's about choosing comfort over complexity, making the final stages of life as fulfilling and peaceful as possible. Ultimately, both palliative and hospice care are about preserving dignity and quality of life. They acknowledge that while we cannot always control our health, we can choose how we experience care, ensuring that compassion remains at the heart of the journey. By being prepared and informed, families can make choices that reflect their love and commitment to supporting their loved ones' comfort and well-being.